Hi everyone, Justin Pate from the Wrap Institute. And in this video, you're going to get an overview of a very cool company called CoverStyle. Now, in the Wrap Institute, years ago, we started a series that's super popular. It's called What's in Your Wrap Shop? And that involves me going into a wrap shop and talking with the owner, and they really open up how they run their business, how it's set up, and it's super insightful. So if you're starting a wrap shop or you already have one, definitely check that out on the Wrap Institute because it's just filled with amazing information. Now, recently, the Wrap Institute was in Luxembourg at CoverStyle shooting a lot of videos. And we were there for about 3 days and obviously going through the whole facility and how they worked. And while this was happening, I was like, wow, this actually is, how they run their business is really inspiring. And it's not just a company that's just shipping boxes, they're doing much more. And it really reminded me again of that series on the Wrap Institute, What's in Your Wrap Shop? So that's kind of the basis for this video. It's basically not a wrap shop, it's a company. So what I like to do in this video is walk you through what CoverStyle is doing in terms of marketing, distribution, technology, training, because if you watch this video, even if you just have a wrap shop and you're not obviously a company shipping material, I think what you're going to learn is really beneficial in terms of stepping up and taking advantage of technology especially, but also how to interact with customers much better to increase sales and customer loyalty. Awesome stuff. So with that, let's get to it.
So we begin with the outside of the CoverStyle headquarters in Luxembourg. This contains their offices and one of their shipping centers. When you walk into the front door, what is really cool is their messaging and focus is front and center. This is great for clients as well as staff, so everyone is on the same page. Now we move on to their marketing material, and they have this cool case, which contains a wide variety of marketing materials to help installers, distributors, and wrap shops better show the CoverStyle products. Here is their master catalog, which contains 472 colors and finishes. What is particularly nice is the large samples of each type, which helps a customer get a better feel for how it will look once it's installed. I really like this folder as it's all about case studies and information about real-life projects that have been done with CoverStyle. This is great for architects and business owners as they can really grasp not only how it looks, but how much time and money they can save by using these products. It's all about the details and doing the black and white, which is what the Wrap Institute is all about. Next up is a cool glossy magazine, which is a different take in terms of marketing and showing materials, but is great for marketing agencies. Really interesting. CoverStyle also has a free app for the iPhone and Android that allows customers to see how the area they want wrapped will look in real time. This is a huge time saver and a great sales tool that is very effective. And the final marketing piece is actually a fairly standard one at first glance. This is a swatch book. But what's particularly unique about it is it has 200 of their top-selling films, which they always have in stock. This means that if you order 1 or 20 boxes, it will ship same or next day. This is a very big deal for interior films, and CoverStyle does it through an amazing distribution center. So let's go there. We'll begin first in the sample department, where they have all the film cut up and organized to create the promotional items you just saw. And now, here is the warehouse. It's incredibly well organized, and it includes the top 200 films that we just talked about in that swatch deck, and the other 272 colors are there as well. What makes it particularly unique is the labeling area. Here, they can print different logos on the boxes so they can be customized to each client. This way, their customers don't see that the box of interior film is coming from CoverStyle, but their own company. This is great for customized branding, as well as guiding the customer back to the client instead of CoverStyle for a future job. It's a win-win. Lastly, what is cool about the distribution area is again the DNA signage of their company. I think really making a company's message clear to employees is a key ingredient for success. Now we move on to the sales department, and keep in mind that most are working at home during the shot due to COVID protocols. And what is really unique is that the sales team speaks over 18 languages, which for Europe, which is where CoverStyle focuses their business, is a huge sales tool. It's a big investment for sure, but one that works both short and long term. We now move on to the training center. It has large samples of the colors and finishes on one wall, a pool table, a kitchen, and of course, the training area that is set up for both hands-on training and webinars. They have 2 full-time trainers, and what makes these trainings especially unique is that all the participants from the workshops get a free website when they're done. The website is branded specifically for them, and they can use it as an instant sales tool when they get back home. This is tied into the CoverStyle marketing department, which is made up of 6 people. It covers all gamuts from social media, webinar creation, video content, and building those custom websites. Extremely impressive.
And so with that, the overview of CoverStyle is done, and I hope you really appreciate the whole integration that they've built in terms of sales, education, and really promoting and helping their clients sell their product. Awesome stuff. So you can really take that and integrate it into your own Wrap Shop, or if you're a company, great ideas as well. So big thank you to CoverStyle for letting the Wrap Institute visit the facility and make the videos. Thanks for watching. Justin Payne.